Hello my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. This is a rare occasion because it's still daytime, the sun is not set, and that doesn't happen. I usually film at late at night. I'm so I'm so surprised and I'm so jealous too of some of the other YouTubers. Oh, I'm just searching for the eye primer. So if you see a little bit of a cast on my face, it's because I caked on sunscreen so much. So if you see a little bit of a cast, that's why. I even put some powder on just to minimize the cast, but if you still see it, it's because I just caked sunscreen on. I spent a lot of time today in my backyard, so I had to wear sunscreen. It was I'm not going to say really hot. I mean, come on, does it really get that hot ever? But yeah, it was kind of hot. So I'm just putting on my eyeshadow primer just on top and the bottom lash line. So yeah, my biggest entertainment is, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just deviated. I'm like so jealous of all the content creators who just have been posting non-stop on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I've just been so jealous. First of all, I only get like 4 hours, and those 4 hours is like before I actually go to sleep. So out of this 4 hours, I would like to have dinner and just relax and chit chat and just watch TV. So basically I just have an hour every day to film, and every day I just don't have the mood, or I'm tired from the rest of so many hours, 20 hours plus, not 20 hours of course, a little less than 20 hours, working and stuff and doing shows and this and that. So I am like, wow, people have a lot of energy. They're so organized and I'm just not. So I've just been a little, sometimes it's motivating, sometimes I am just not organized at all. I really need to do something about it. So I'm so happy that the beauty community has been so cooperative with this quarantine and just been sharing tips, especially on Instagram, sharing tips as to how to pass your time, how to do something constructive and not go mad, especially for people who live alone. For me, it's honestly, secretly, I love this. I really like this. So I recently saw a post on Instagram from Bobbi Brown. I've been following her. She's really active on Instagram. So I saw her, well, she didn't use this palette, but I'm just holding, this is one of the main palette I'll be using today. So she posted try a smoky eye. So this is my second time trying that look that she posted on Instagram. So I'm planning to use this bottommost row to show you guys. So she just put a pictorial tutorial. It was a pictorial representation of the tutorial. We usually see it videos, so and this too, just to use transition colors, cool tone transition colors. So I thought I just use this from McGrath. So she just posted picture, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. People are posting encouraging things. It's okay. I feel the same as you do. You don't have to run out of the house to feel a little, to breathe or not go crazy. So I've been observing, to be honest. So I'm so happy that the people in the beauty community have really been responsible, definitely very responsible, and not saying, oh come on guys, let's do this. Not that. But of course, one person that she's no more in the beauty community, but still, when you do something that idiotic, you need to be called out. So I'm just taking some white, oh wait, not white, just a little bit of this cream. If I just use this alone, it's going to look crazy, but I'm just setting my primer, which I usually don't do. But Bobbi Brown, I think she posted this picture on April 11th. So if you just pop in and just pop in Instagram and check out Bobbi Brown's Insta page. I need to use a different brush. Yeah, Insta page. On April 11th, you'd probably see this picture. It's a fairly good picture if you are kind of familiar with makeup, you'd probably be able to, you know, understand. Otherwise, it's going to be like, whoa, this is really confusing, you know. So anyways, someone I really thought needs to be called out in this particular very trying time when people are so tempted to go out and just like, is it really that bad? Especially when people whom you know, your family, friends, people whom you know have not contracted the COVID-19, it's a little hard to just like really be safe and really be cautious, to be honest. What things that you don't see in like or experience in your life, it's a little hard to take. It's really that serious, you know, as serious as the government or the healthcare professionals want you to take it, you know. So I'm so happy. So yeah, the person who I wanted to criticize is Kat Von D. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm just taking this light taupe and just applying it over the white. So I'm just mixing that white because that white looks crazy. That's not the way I want it to look on my skin tone. So I'm taking that little bit of, I don't have this particular shade here in this in the Viseart palettes, this particular tone, or maybe there is, and oh my gosh. So this is easier for me. So if you were able to find that particular shade in the Viseart palette, go ahead, go for it. So I'm just liberally applying the shade, this taupe shade, because I kind of wanted to blend with that white that I did, because the white looked really crazy. So in this trying times where people are tempted so much, Kat Von D recently posted like a video on her Instagram page showing that, oh, we are having so much fun. So she and her band, so she's right now focusing more on her band, who are like kind of practicing, and maybe they're going on tour, I don't know. She's just completely, oh, is that a knock? I don't think so. Anyways, so I'm going to use this slightly darker. This is slightly darker than this, right? I'm going to use this in my crease. So let's use like a smaller, tighter, you know, blending brush. Where are you? Yeah, maybe I'll use this. This is just from e.l.f. You see how it's not too big, but it's a little fluffier. So I'm just going to use this, and I want to keep it, I don't want to take it up. My crease bone is actually here, but I want to keep it here. Because when I'm blending it, it will slightly go up, but if I put the shadow here, it's going to go up to my eyebrows, so I don't want it. I'm just going to keep it here, and as I'm blending, it's going to go up anyways. So yeah, so she like posted, you see where I'm doing it? Just right there, slightly, just a little bit, guys. So she posted like a video of her and her band practicing together in her house. And she didn't say that, oh, we are like, you know, we are rebels and we are like fighting against government order. We are not shelter in place. She didn't say anything of that sort. But when people are going out of their way in the beauty community, just not just in the beauty community, just this is a pandemic, for God's sake. So everybody are going out of the way to tell others, it's okay, we are also not that happy with this. Well, I am a little bit. You see how it's forming a little bit of shadow, but it's not too much. So that's where I'm going. That's what I'm going for. So, but just to slip in this kind of video where you are not social distancing. Yeah, when you're not social distancing, that is not cool. That is just not cool. That really irritated me. And I kind of also checked her, I was just seeing if somebody really called her out. Obviously her followers are like her, maybe. So I don't know, nobody really called her out. Everybody was like, oh, good job, I can't wait for you to go like start touring, I love your music, blah blah blah, you know, just like appreciating her music kind of a thing going on. I need a different brush. So, you know, but it really bothered me that she would just like, as a matter of fact, slip in a video where she's very obviously not social distancing. And I kind of thought maybe it's like a very older video of her band practicing or something like that. I'm just using this light taupe again, to just blend. Just make it like this is literally my shadow. The crease is shadow and not an eyeshadow. And looks like it is not. I think she specifically says that, oh, we've been practicing yesterday or today or something like that. So it's a very recent thing, not a practice video of her and a band practicing before the COVID-19 ever came about in this world, you know. So that really, really bothered me. You shouldn't be, I'm not saying that she's saying, oh, go out and have fun, oh, don't social distance yourself. No, she was just like doing, I feel, oh, look, she has millions of followers, and people, if you see somebody not social distancing, and if you badly want to go outside, wouldn't you also like think, oh, it's just for a one time, out of all these instances that I've been safe, that one time that I just cheat and go out, am I really going to contract COVID-19? Yes, because it's that easy to contract COVID-19, and it's like everywhere. So the reason you haven't contracted COVID-19 is because you've been like that, you've been safe and you've been taking steps. So I don't know, it just bothered me so much. So I'm just building this up a little bit. I'm just using a flat shader brush to build it up, but it's okay, it's working. It's not leaving any fine, harsh lines. Both the eyeshadows that I've used so far is from, do you see that brow? It's so subtle and it's like blended so well. It's from Pat McGrath. This is the Subliminal 1, by the way, Mothership 1. I'm just using the light taupe color over the medium dark taupe color that I've used just to give it like a blended one. This is what we have. So I'm going to use the dark taupe again and just kind of sculpt the outer V, because I'm going to use my, oh yeah, you'll just see what I'm going to do. So I'm just sculpting, you see that outer V, you get a V. So that's something that really bothered me recently, that she would just like post something like that. Maybe nobody would even like notice, but when everybody around you is like screaming social distancing, quarantine, you have like friends over, like 4 or 5 people just standing next to you. There's no like 6 feet gap or anything. They're just standing like close by and all playing and having fun. I don't know, that was a little irritating. Like you have so much exposure here in the States. Like it's not like other countries. If you've actually looked at other countries, not first world countries, you'd be like surprised by how much exposure people have here. I don't know, in spite of all these things, people still just make blunders, I guess. I was really happy to see, like especially Angel is his first name. I'm not exactly sure. It's Marino. Mac Daddy, the founder of Artist Couture, he posted so many Insta videos of him just having fun, like doing a dance party. Not just him, he like video calls other influencers and they do like a dance party, interacting, but not like social, at the same time social distancing. People are like giving you options as to how they're going out of the way, being creative, giving you options. I know I've been talking about it for a long time. Maybe I should just, I'm just trying to justify myself. There are people trying to be creative and helping others in this such hard situation, and you're just like posting this. I don't know. I felt that was really idiotic and stupid and just not cool, So yeah. This look, by the way, did I say that to you guys? Is from Bobbi Brown, and she posted on her Insta saying that, oh, you could just try and practice this this just like smoky eye, just practice and see how it turns out on a Saturday night, or for because your quarantine is just easy, has like pictures and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my liner now. Liner is going to along my lash line, and it's not going to extend at all. This is where my eyeshadow is going to stop. I'm just going to connect it with this outer V, this darker taupe shade that actually ends here. I'm going to connect the black to this. So I'm just using the black that's here and using a liner pencil. This is from Eco Tools. Just dipping. This is very, very pigmented. Actually, here in California, the COVID-19 situation here is, oh, I don't know, but was it California? Look at that. So pretty. My lash line has got so pigmented and so like luscious. It looks so luscious. So we had the peak here in, is it just Northern California? Because I live in the Bay Area, so I don't know if it's just, I think it's just San Francisco Bay Area. The San Francisco Bay Area hit the COVID-19 peak 3 weeks ago, I think. So it was like really peak, which is actually very good news. So I'm just leaving it there, guys. But you see how it kind of blended? Just blended there. That's it. I'm not going to extend the black out at all because I already have the darker taupe, and when I look, it kind of matches, you see? It doesn't look like a different color. It just kind of matches like it's. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye, which is actually, like I said, the San Francisco Bay Area hit our peak like 3 weeks ago, which is actually good news because viruses go like, okay, from to worse, and then okay, and then you get really better. So you get worse before you get better. That's how viruses always work. So our worst is already over, so I'm happy about that. But this May, the May 1st ease kind of thing that they gave, May 1st, we're just slowly planning to open things up. Oh my god, this date, May 1st, was given in like end of February or like March. Things are bound to change, and people are protesting in Southern California to like open things up and open the beaches. I know, I understand that people have lost their jobs, and non-essential workers have just been struggling. I understand, but you don't want to get sick. You just don't want to get sick. I understand. A serious hit in the economy. Okay. What I'm going to do next is, now that I have this black going on here, which I think there's a little bit of gap between lower lash line and this, I'm going to just pop it. Now I'm going to use this gray. I'm just going to go backwards here. We first used this black, and now I'm going to use the gray just above this black eyeliner. That way it's going to give like a blurred look. So I'm just dipping in this gray and just going to apply along the same angle, just the same angle, but just above the black. So it's going to look like it's going to be a little bit lighter. That's it. You see how it's kind of light right now? It's not exactly black. It's not exactly jet black. So this May 1st, which was supposed to be like the date where they're going to ease up, was a date given in like March or February, where they gave that date. Things are bound to change, guys. Things are bound to escalate or not escalate, depending on how the situation is. Now, the county where I live in, the shelter-in-place order has been extended to May 31st. So this month, they still want us to stay inside. So it changes. So I'm going to take this shade. I use first this, and then next I use this to smudge, and then I'm going to use this. So as I'm moving up, I'm also going to be filling up my eyelid. So it's going to look like a transition. At the same time, it's also going to fill up my eyelids too. You see that I'm actually applying that over here. Oh, wait. I'm just using the same brush and kind of not precise, to be honest. Right now, I'm not doing it in a very precise motion. The first two colors, the black and the really dark gray, I did it like in a precise way, but now I'm just like applying it because it's kind of smudging and at the same time filling up my eyelids too. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. So yeah, people in, I think, LA are protesting to open up beaches and whatnot because they were like, you said May 1st. You said May 1st. What happened now? Okay, so yeah. So that's pretty much. Oh yeah, I went on, I'm so closely following COVID-19 and yeah. Because I had to come here and discuss it. I mean, something that's taking over the world. So yeah, I have not have any of you guys been watching Beauty Influencer? I just haven't had the motive by James Charles. I just have not had any motivation to watch that. So yeah, next I'm actually picking up the lighter, this is almost like a bluish gray, and then I'm doing the same thing, the eyeliner angle. But so right now I'm going to do it here because from the lower lash line till here I have eyeshadows like transitioning. I just have not had the motivation to check out their video. Now you see it's like a whole eyelid has been filled. So I'm going to stop here because that's where that medium tone taupe defines my crease. So I'm just going to stop that gray right there because I don't want to go above that. That's it. I'm just going to stop right there. My smoky eye is actually done, at least my lids. So we'll just get to the lower lash line next. I'm doing the same. I'm just taking the lightest gray color and just kind of randomly filling up that gap, but being careful not to go above that crease that where I use that medium taupe color, medium dark taupe color. Hopefully this look turns out good. That is it. So it looks like darkest to lightest. You see that? So let's start working on the lower lash line. So I'm going to apply the black. I'm just taking the black and really stamping the product just right there. You see that? Just right there. I'm just taking the black from the Viseart and just tapping it. The last time I did like get ready with me was like the beginning of COVID-19, like really started, and I really was advising you guys not to go on a buying spree, and like this is like the ideal time not to buy things. You go on a like no buy. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. I'm just thickening it, just making it a little bit darker. I'm not thickening it, I'm sorry, I'm just making it a little bit darker. I'm just going back and stamping the product. I am such a fool. I didn't know. It's not like I knew at that time. I didn't know that quarantine could trigger someone to shop so much. I seriously, all honesty, honest to God, I did not know. Guys, I've been shopping or what? I've been shopping so much. So that is my liner. I'm not going to use a kajal, lower lash line. This way it kind of opens up because I have nothing on my lower lash line there, but I still have. So it kind of makes my eye larger. At the same time, there's like definition in my lower lash line. So I'm just going to leave it there. But the outer lash line, I'm going to kind of extend it, make it a little bit smokier, but I'm not going to do anything to the inner half of my lower lash line. Just the outer half, I'm just going to do the same thing that I did in my eyelids. I started with the black. So next I'm going to use this in the lower half of my lash line, lower end of the lash line. Going with the lighter, hang on, just here. This is like the darker gray that we have. So that's what Bobbi Brown says. I'm just following her instructions. She says don't make just the outer lash line of the lower lash line darker and more smoky, and don't touch the inner lash line. I've already moved on to, you can see the gray. I've already moved on to the lighter gray here. I'm not kind of overdoing it because I don't want to like make my eyes look like it's sagging. And then onto that lightest color there, right there. So guys, like I said, I have been shopping like crazy. I'm really ashamed. I'm so ashamed. That is it. Maybe that lightest shade was not that necessary because I don't like it that much. We could have just topped it with the other dark shade. I feel I could have stopped with this medium dark shade. Maybe I'll just go back in the medium gray shade and just smudge it out. Yeah. Okay, not bad. I really like, look at that gray smoky eye. I have never attempted something like this. Thanks to Bobbi Brown and thanks to COVID-19. So we are doing the same thing again. Going back with the black. So I've been shopping a lot, guys, and Nordstrom usually it's kind of out of my price point. It's just I don't like to spend so much on clothing. Like sometimes I do, sometimes I'm like most of the times I'm like not worth it, you know. I don't know, fashion I feel is like very expensive and not worth it kind of expensive, or maybe I'm just not interested in fashion as much as I'm in makeup, because makeup also is like very expensive too, but you know what I mean. So we have the black down, and then I'm going to the next gray just in the outer lower lash line, leaving the inner half just as is. Oh, some black eyeshadow. Just right there. And then I'm going to stop with this shadow this time. I'm not going to the lightest because I didn't like what happened in this eye. So yeah, I've been shopping so much. Definitely do like a haul video. I want to do a haul video. Now it looks good. Yep. So you could just, you know, I just went with an all matte look. So on the eyelid, you could just do like a silver shadow and it would be beautiful. It would really look good. Or you could just do an all matte look like it did and you're good. That's fine too. I really want to do like a silver in a corner. I'm just picking up the silver. Unfortunately, we don't have a silver in this Pat McGrath. I think we have blues. Maybe I'll do like a silver in a corner in one eye and blue in the other. Hang on. Do us like silver in a corner in this eye. And I'm going to do a blue in this eye. Blue is this blue. It's really blue. The white base. I think the blue looks really good. Blue actually matches the look more than, oh, I'm just being, yeah, I think I like the blue kind of better than the gray. I don't know if you can you really tell in the video? I don't know. Anyways, let's do some just mascara. I just want to do mascara. I don't want to use an eyeliner there, because I feel we already did that, right, with a black eyeliner, like that smoky look. Or if you want it a little bit darker, you could just go back. You can see the liner, black eyeliner there. So I kind of already have black eyeliner technically. So yeah, let's put some mascara on. I've been shopping like crazy. Oh, by the way, Nordstrom has been doing some crazy sales, and they've been doing like sale on sale. Which, do they really do that always? I don't know. I don't really follow their website that often, so for me this is news. This is news for me. I have heard of the Nordstrom July sale, but yeah, you see that the mascara, it really makes a difference. Lower lash line, I've heard of their July sale, that I don't know what it's called, that the sale that comes in July that everybody like talks about, and Tiffany D, I think her name is, she like posts lots of videos about it. So I am aware of that sale, but they've been doing like crazy sale with good prices, and some are like really nice clothes. So I've been buying from Nordstrom too, and Sephora sale, of course. I bought nothing but lipstick from Sephora sale. I'm telling you, I'm definitely I still have packages arriving. So I bought Drunk Elephant, and then I fell so much in love with the YSL Velvet Cream lipstick that I reviewed here. So I just got one lipstick from the YSL Velvet Cream Tatouage Couture, and then I really liked it so much that I bought almost the entire line. I think I will definitely do like a swatch. I mean, I have most of them. I think I have all but one. So yeah, oh my gosh, I love this finished look. Because smoky, it is smoky, but when you close my eyes, it's not that crazy at all. You see that? It's not crazy. It literally looks like you don't know where the eyeshadow ends. It's just like smoke. Poof. It's just disappearing, but it's like so smoky near the lash line. I like this. Definitely check out that pictorial tutorial that she did, that Bobbi Brown posted. I will give the details down below. It's on April 11th, I think, on her Insta page. It's so good. It was pretty good. So let's put on some. I have this Cover FX as monochromatic blush duo. Look at how dark that is. That is soft peach. This is like the lightest, one of the light shades. I have that. I've been obsessed with them. The reason I have not bought any kind of cheek products recently is because I'm just using this Becca Be the Light, which is a very old powder. I already have some powder on, but I'm just like cleaning up. Not as if cleaning up, you know, just dusting something to make my face look a little fresher. So the only reason I've been mentioning, I think I mentioned this many times in my recent anti-haul that I did. After using this, I'm like so much in love with these that I don't want to buy anymore. Like they have like, I have a video coming up talking about these, watching these. I'm so much in love with this. And there's also like the metallic side, which I'm going to use as my highlighter. Very soft highlighter. Oh wait, I just dipped in. Look at that. Very soft. So I have like a review. I have every single shade from the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo. Every single. I got so obsessed that I got every single one. So yeah, you'll definitely see swatches on this on dark skin, my skin tone. Oh wait, brows, and hang on, I think the brows just fell down. Oh, coming up, brows and lipstick. I know, did I really talk about just COVID-19 all throughout? Quick brows, and we are done. Since I already had some sunscreen on, my brows are kind of darker and kind of manageable. because of the sunscreen. And this is good. That is it, guys. Let's just pop some lipstick on and we are done. I have some Bobbi Brown. This is the crushed liquid lip, which is Smoothie Move. Just like a plum color. I don't even know if this suits this eyeshadow look. Probably just like a lipstick, just like a plain lip gloss should do the trick. I don't know if this looks good. I don't think so. I think it's clashing majorly because it's kind of warm. It's like a warm reddish plum color, and this is like so cool tone. It's clashing majorly, but it's okay. If you don't like this combo, just don't wear this lipstick. That's it. So that is it, guys. We have come to the end of this look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look. I feel this was so easy to just put on, especially probably because I have this Grande Pro Volume 1 from Viseart, because this is so easy. I mean, I get it now. I really get it. If you are like a artist and if you want to create like a smoky look, you don't have to run here and there for colors. All you have to do is like pick a color story and you have everything here to create like a smoky look. So I picked the gray, black to gray story today. So my look was so easy, like problem solved. I have all the colors. All I do is just have to apply. The colors blended so well. So this is like the final look. It's all like, I like it. I am impressed with how good it turned out. Hopefully you guys will try this out and tell me if it was easy to put it on. Definitely, yeah, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.